Hey, what's up, United USA? Check it out. So, some of these telescopes are extremely expensive and powerful. Here's a little view of the moon, Jupiter, and Saturn.
We're going to see what it looks like at night with this hooked to the Sony A7S. All right, there's the moon at prime with a focal reducer on, out in the middle of nowhere. I got clouds getting ready to come in, so this is going to disrupt the night, but not too bad. I'm going to go to crop mode. I have crop mode on right now. Pretty impressive. There's not a lot of features on the moon at this point in time where it's setting, but it's enough. The rest of the footage you're gonna watch is from at my house the night before. I got my yard lights and that out. The moon's not quite as bright, but it's there. So clouds are coming, and this is the first time I set up in this field, and I actually worked quite well. Pretty neat. Okay, here is prime with the focal reducer on this Sony A7S hooked to the 10-inch. I'm going to stop it going across the screen.
That's the
Pretty
moon.
neat, huh? Well, here we are again. I am another night and this time I have a 12-volt battery, 140 watt cheap power inverter.
Okay, right.
Hooked to that battery. That's just a cigarette lighter plug.
All right.
And then running my setup to track. Hopefully it's set up enough to track, and it is. There's a little star right here, and I'm gonna go get my focuser and make sure it's focused. But out in the middle of nowhere, I'm actually running this, so no electricity anywhere around me. But that moon's gonna be coming up over there, so I gotta hurry up. Want to make sure it's focused. Okay, I got the ISO cranked right now to 204,000, but you're looking at Saturn, and I do believe some of its moons around it. What I'm gonna do is digitally zoom in, and it looks like there's other moons. But then we're going to turn the ISO down and then put some eyepieces in. That's pretty neat, ain't it?
Yep, it sure is. Oh my goodness, dude! Saturn from Earth. That is a pretty damn powerful telescope for somebody who is a civilian.
Here's with the ISO down to 500.
Oh wow.
Now what I'll do is digitally zoom in here.
You can see the rings. That's awesome. Yep. Oh, dude. Look at that. Wow.
Pretty neat.
That's amazing. Very cool. It shows you
Okay, now what we're going to do is get a
life is not an accident.
eyepiece in there and see if we can zoom in a little optically. Or southeast, and looking right at. It's actually two moons right on top of each other, and the third one over to the side. There's one off in the distance, but not too shabby. Like I said, you just barely make out the red spot on it. A lot of moisture in the area. I can't get it. That might be a little better focus.
I think that's Jupiter, right? I got that off for a second. Yeah, I believe that's Jupiter.
So there would be Jupiter with a 15 millimeter eyepiece in. See, but this wind is getting bad. All right, I moved to a 9 millimeter eyepiece. You can actually see the red storm on Jupiter right there. Look at that. While I don't have too much wind blowing. That's pretty neat, ain't it? 9 millimeter working quite well on this 10-inch scope. We've probably got 20 mile an hour winds blowing. Sad. Boy, that wind is bad. I'm still going to try to move it over, find a couple other objects or something, but I'm going to put in my focal reducer and go prime for that. Focal reducer's in, so I'm going to pan around with this. That's Jupiter there, and that's the amount of moons and stuff you can see around it. Pretty neat. Is that pretty cool or what right there? Some kind of cluster. I'm not sure what that is at all. That is actually called the butterfly cluster. Be the best. I got it ISO cranked on this Sony, 409,000. But you're looking at totally live view. So there we go. Need 10-inch.
Nice. Awesome. Like and share. Get it out there. Thanks for watching. United USA 2020 and beyond.